Hello everyone, my name is Beatrice Muturi. I'm currently a student at the California Intercontinental University, and today I'll be presenting on applying a regression to survey data as a part of a course requirement for course 605. The agenda for this presentation will focus on 3 regression tests, and the first one will be, can we predict an individual's death by knowing their income? The second regression test will be, can we predict an individual's savings by knowing their income? And the third regression test will be, can we predict an individual's portfolio by knowing their savings? So the first regression test is, can we predict an individual's death by knowing their income? The null hypothesis says that the regression coefficient equals to 0, and the alternative hypothesis states that the regression coefficient is not equal to 0. A simple linear regression was conducted to find a statistical significant regression where there's no significant result that was found, so we failed to reject the null hypothesis, which states that the regression coefficient equals to 0. The second regression test that we are looking at is, can we predict an individual's savings by knowing their income? The null hypothesis states that the regression coefficient equals to 0, and the alternative hypothesis states that the regression coefficient is not equal to 0. Here, a statistical regression was found. Therefore, we reject the null hypothesis as a prediction for savings, meaning that savings will increase as income increases. The third regression test is, can we predict an individual's portfolio by knowing their savings? The null hypothesis states that the regression coefficient equals to 0, and the alternative hypothesis states that the regression coefficient is not equal to 0. A simple linear regression was conducted to find a statistical significant regression, and therefore we reject the null hypothesis for this test and the prediction for the portfolio, which values equals to 0.28x times the savings plus 1006.73. Given the second regression test, we saw that savings increases as income increases. Therefore, we keep the null hypothesis. We reject the null hypothesis and keep the alternative hypothesis. After that discussion of the regression testing, these are the major important takeaways from this presentation. 1, we have to know that there are 2 elements of a simple linear regression. Then these 2 elements are, there has to be an independent variable, and the second element is that there has to be a dependent variable. These 2 variables might be related, but that does not mean one causes the other. The other takeaway is that there are 4 assumptions for a simple linear regression, and these 4 assumptions are independence, 2, normality, 3, linearity, and 4, homoscedasticity. This brings us to the end of this presentation. Thank you for watching and listening. If you have any questions or suggestions, please state below. Thank you.